The state's largest civil rights group calls the COVID-19 outbreak in the largest jail in the state, quote, a whole of government failure, end quote. KITV 4's Diane is live in studio tonight. And Diane, the ACLU had a lot to say today.
Yes, it did, Mika. The American Civil Liberties Union of Hawaii says jails are petri dishes, and the massive cluster was entirely preventable. After about a week of silence, the Department of Public Safety now says a pandemic response plan is in place. But in the eyes of the ACLU, it's too little, too late.
I'm infuriated because not only was this predictable, but there was a group of us that literally predicted this was going to happen.
ACLU Executive Director Joshua Wisch says back in March, a request was made by the Public Defender's Office asking the Supreme Court to reduce inmate population with early releases. He's angry key groups didn't listen.
The Honolulu prosecutors pushed back on it tooth and nail. And when the Supreme Court started actually releasing people to try to prevent the spread of the disease, a group of legislators signed a letter opposing it.
The Public Defender's Office is asking again, filing another petition Wednesday night. It's also requesting more testing and safety protocols inside the facilities.
The Public Safety Department has said today, Thursday, that it's got a pandemic plan to quickly identify and quarantine these individuals. What's your response?
They're closing the barn door after the horse has already come home. The pandemic response needed to be something that prevented this.
The petition claims a lax in procedures, including wearing masks, social distancing, and sometimes not even having cleaning supplies. The ACLU supports the petition, not just because inmates have a constitutional right to health and safety, but because inmates use the same healthcare system as the general public.
They're going to end up in the hospitals in the community.
An outbreak in the facilities, he warns, could have a deadly ripple effect outside prison walls. The Supreme Court responded this afternoon, giving the prosecutor's office until 9 o'clock Friday morning to respond. The court wants an explanation of the COVID-19 screening process and a time frame for testing. Acting prosecuting attorney Dwight Nadamoto says the department will object to the release of dangerous individuals who pose a threat to the community. He wants all requests for COVID-19 release considered on a case-by-case basis during a hearing before a judge. Reporting live in studio, Diane, KITV 4 Island News.
Thanks, Diane.